ahead.
Just saying, what did I just say? There's too many kids in my family that...
How many are there?
I'm one of 8 kids. And so being on the lower end of the family, I think I tended to get left places. Not all the time, obviously, but there was one time we were traveling, and so when I was a kid, we always traveled in a station wagon, and the old station wagons had the little middle spot in between the very back and the back row, so that one would face backwards, the others would stay forward. And my spot was to sit in that little in-between spot because I could fit there. Well, we were on some family trip and stopped at a motel, and I guess I had fallen asleep. They didn't know I was out there, and I think Mom came to find me after a few hours. It's like, oh, where's Siobhan? So my one that was more dramatic, though...
That's a good one. Did she do a head count finally or something?
I don't know. The one that was more traumatic for me was I was in about, I don't know, 4th or 5th grade and took a class after school at the Natural History Museum, which is not really that far from the house. You're probably a mile or so from the house. But I was terrified of dogs, and there was no way I would ever have walked someplace by myself because I'm really terrified of dogs. And the class got out probably at 4 o'clock, and so Mom or someone would come and pick me up normally. Well, she didn't. And I was there, and then it was getting dark, and I honestly didn't know what to do. I was really scared. I was hiding because I knew you weren't supposed to interact with strangers. And I had climbed on top of a fence that was made out of stone, and I was just hiding there. And, you know, if anyone came by with a dog, I was like done in. Finally, it was getting really dark, and they were locking the place up. And this man came up, and I went up to him and I said, do you have a dime so I can make a phone call? Because my mom hasn't picked me up. And he's like, oh my gosh, you know, he brought me inside and let me use the phone inside the office there. And I called Mom, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I don't think she said I'm sorry. She just said, you know, oh, I forgot, I'll be right there. Well, I was still there for quite a while because she thought when I was calling that I was next door. And she went over to the Carries to find me. And then found out I wasn't there, and eventually came to find me. I mean, that was awful. That was terrifying. It was, you know, it doesn't sound like an awful, awful thing, but for me it was terrible at the time. So.
Good story and good reminder.